Good morning, everyone. This is my report about Quality Management System or QMS. What is Quality Management System? A Quality Management System is a structured framework of policies, processes, and procedures used by an organization to ensure that its product or services constantly meet customer expectations and comply with regulatory requirements. It focuses on continuous improvement, efficiency, and achieving customer satisfaction. Key elements of quality management system. It is the key elements of quality management system. We have 7 elements. The first is the quality policy and objectives. Uh, it is a formal statement outlining the organization commitment to quality, measurable goals to ensure quality standards. The next number 2 is process management, clearly defined processes to deliver consistent quality, standardized procedures for production, service delivery, and operations. The next na number 3 is documentation and record keeping. Maintaining records of processes, activities, and performance. Use of manuals, policies, and checklists for consistency. The number 4 is the customer focus. Understanding and meeting customer needs and expectations. Measuring and improving customer satisfaction. The number 5 is continuous improvement. The continuous improvement is identifying areas for improvement through tools like audits and reviews. In implementing corrective and preventive actions. The number 6 is the training and competency. Ensuring employees have the skills and knowledge needed to maintain quality. And the number 7 is performance monitoring and measurement. Using metrics and key performance indicators to track effectiveness. Common QMS standard. This is the common quality management system standard. We have three. The first and number 1 is the ISO 9001. It is the most widely recognized standard for quality management. Ang ISO 9001 po, ito ang mas widely ginagamit natin, especially sa mga tulad ng sa government establishment tulad ng meron ito sa DPWH and also meron din ito sa PSU NARA. The number 2 is the Six Sigma. The Six Sigma focuses on minimizing defects and processes variability. The number 3 and the last is the Total Quality Management or TQM. It is an organizational wide approach to improving quality. And that's all. Thank you.
Good day everyone, my name is Jenka Kabitak. This is a report of benchmarking. Benchmarking refers to the process of evaluating and comparing the performance of process or product of an organization or entity against establishments, standards, best practice, or their organization. First of competitors, yung benchmarking is process o nag-evaluating sa compare doon sa performance natin, pinaprocess niya yung mga product ng isang business sa organization against doon sa establishments. Kumbaga naka-refer siya sa organization, mga other organization ng isang business compare doon sa mga competitors natin. Then sa mga opportunities, this is a type of benchmarking. Strategies benchmarking, comparing organizational strategies and approach. Yung pagkumpara daw sa organizational ng strategies and pag-approach sa isang business. Functional benchmarking, focusing on specific business function, HR marketing. Nakapokus o nakatuto ka lang doon sa isang business na nilalaman ng HR marketing. Yung competitive benchmarking, directly comparing with competitors. Yung direct siyang pinagkukumpara doon sa competitors. Internal benchmarking, comparing different departments or teams within organization. Kino-compare siya sa isang department ng maraming teams doon sa isang organizational. This is our benefits in benchmarking. Improve performance and efficiency. Pag-improve sa isang performance. Enhance innovation. Kung yung pag-innovation mo enhance mo rin yung pag-innovate. Identifies best practice. Identify mo daw yung pinaka-best na practice. Encourage learning and knowledge sharing. Yung pag-learning, yung natutunan mo doon sa knowledge mo, kailangan mo ring i-encourage na yung sarili mo na i-sharing mo sa iba. Supports strategic decision making. Suportahan mo yung mga decision mo o strategies mo sa mga decision mo.
Benchmarking. Benchmarking is all about making meaningful comparison to others and to identify the opportunity to improve. The first type of the benchmarking is the product benchmarking. So, product benchmarking is dito nag-compare sila ng product nila and yung product ng kanilang competitors. Kung saan titignan nila kung anong nga ba yung pinagkaiba ng kanilang product doon sa kanilang competitors. Para halimbawa, kung kalidad yung produkto ng kanilang competitors, pwede nilang i-improve or para mapantayan yung product ng kanilang competitors. Tapos sa performance benchmarking naman dito, tinitignan nila yung tinatawag na supply chain management. Or kino-compare nila yung supply chain management nila doon sa supply chain management ng kanilang competitors. Tapos, sa process benchmarking naman, dito titignan nila kung gaano kabilis, kung ilang araw, ilang month, or ilang years yung kanilang pag-process sa kanilang product and dun sa pag-process, kung gaano kabilis pag-process ng kanilang competitors para may adapt nila sa kanilang and ma-identify nila yung dapat nilang i-improve doon sa kanilang product, sa kanilang performance, and sa kanilang supply chain management.
So, good day everyone. My report is all about the product standard. So, guidelines, product standard is a guidelines that define the quality and the safety and the performance requires for a particular product. So there are importance of the product standard. So, product standard is ensuring the safety and the quality of the products. So, by protecting the customers. So, one of the example of the high standard product service is the fast food. So, Jollibee fast food chain is have a product standard. They have a high standard of while they serving the products that they have. So Jollibee is one of the example that they have a product standard by making Jolly Spaghetti, Jolly Hot Dog, and Jolly Burger. They have a standard that they follow. So while in the service, they have also followed the standard, or while serving the product they have also a standard. So product standard have also promoting the developing of or improving the new products. So they also have innovation in a product standard. So for example, one of the product have a error, so they have to found out if what is the wrong on that products, and they have to analyze and define the wrong, or what is the right right materials to that product. So for example, one of the product of beauty care have a uh, receive a complaint. So they look forward for what is the wrong on that product, so that will serve, so that we can get the product standards.
Product is a set of specific and criteria that define product, including its quality, safety, and compatibility. The first is safety. Tinitiyak talaga na ang product ay safety upang maging ligtas o iwas sa anumang panganib, lalo na sa kagamitang electronics at appliances. So maging din, lalong-lalo na maging din sa food safety. Bakit nga ba importante ito sa food safety? Dahil kalusugan ng consumer ang pinag-uusapan dito. Dahil maaaring magkaroon ng multa or parusa o maaari pang maipasara ang kumpanya or shop kapag ang food ay hindi na ganoon kaganda, may sira, or ganun nga, walang standard ang product na iyon. Hindi siya safe kainin, hindi siya safe para ibenta pa sa mga tao. The second is, mahalaga talagang mag-set ng standard upang sa ikakaunlad ng negosyo, magkakaroon ng tiwala ang tao, hindi may babalik ang items para magsanhi ng pagkasira ng image ng isang shop or company. At yun nga, para lumago ang negosyo, so magtitiwala yung mga tao doon sa quality, pagkaroon ng quality, ng safety, at compatible gamitin ng isang items. So ayun, kaya nagsiset ng product standard at kung bakit ito importante sa atin, dahil tayo din ang mga makikinabang ng mga consumer at tayo rin ang gagamit, hindi lang tayo kundi kasama ang ating pamilya. So kapag ito ay nawala, maaaring ikasira natin o magdulot ng panganib sa ating pang-araw-araw, hindi lang sa atin pati sa ating maging pamilya. So panatilihing ligtas at magkaroon ng protection ang bawat isa at makaiwas sa anumang sakuna na maaaring naidulot kapag hindi magkaroon ng anumang mga bagay, hindi magdulot na hindi maganda sa ating, lalo na sa ating pagbili. So kapag tayo bibili ng isang product, siguraduhin natin, i-check muna natin kung ito ba ay safe gamitin or talagang ng company. So mag-iingat po ang lahat, laging i-check kung ito ba ay tama, safe ang gamitin, lalo na hindi lang tayong gagamit, maging ang ating pamilya.